I don't care what anyone tells you, confidence cannot be taught. When it comes down to it, when you're in that moment, when confidence is required, there are no amount of lessons, books, videos that will make you be confident in that moment. It all comes down to you. Now, you're hearing this from someone who spent countless hours reading books, watching videos, trying to figure out how to be confident. I've even used NLP techniques to make me confident in that moment, in the moment where it counts, yet none of those guides, those books, those gurus can tell you or teach you how to be confident when it truly matters. The one way that I've learned to be extremely confident is by exposing myself repeatedly to situations or to circumstances that scare or intimidate me. And within those moments, you take the action that you're afraid to take. Literally, that is the only way that you are ever going to be confident. It's done through repetition. It's done through the repeated exposure, repeated exercise. It's practice. Confidence, I would say, is a skill. And how do you get better at any skill? How do you get better at anything? You do it over and over and over. There was a certain mentality that I adopted one time, and I've kind of held on to that mode of thinking throughout my years. We really kind of just get one shot at life. When you think about it, just think of life as a line, and you've got really one shot to make shit happen. You're either gonna pussy out or you're gonna do it. There is no gray area. And after a while, the feeling of regret, the feeling of, wow, I really should have been more confident, it gets old, it gets tired, and you have to finally learn to, you know what, I get one chance at life. What if I embarrass myself in this moment? What if I feel afraid in life for this one moment? What if? You gotta just silence that shit and take the action. And there's this moment. Let's say that you're trying to approach a girl. There is a moment before you approach. There's a lot of this just dead space, and it gives you time to think. It gives you time to fantasize about what could go wrong. What's gonna happen if I do this, if I say this, what's she gonna say, what's he, so many things go wrong in that dead space. And the only way to truly break through it is to act before you give yourself time to think. A lot of the problems people face with confidence are logical problems. Logical, because they let their conscious create fantasies, create stories, create worst case scenarios. And then what happens is they don't take action towards whatever it is they're trying to take action towards. And then that in turn tells them, oh, I'm not confident. And it's not that you're not confident. It's just that you're letting your brain take more control of the situation than your action taking. When it comes time to confidence, you gotta understand that a lot of it just comes down to exposing yourself to uncomfortable situations and taking action in those uncomfortable situations time and time again. And again, the mindset that I feel that will help you break through that dead space between the moment of fear and the goal itself is to tell yourself, hey, I've got one shot at this life. Am I gonna be a bitch? Or am I gonna take action and get shit done? I really wish I could make a longer video about this, but it really just comes down to getting yourself in the habit of taking action now. Stop thinking so much about anything and just take action. And that's going to give you the confidence in the future to handle anything like a boss. When I get myself into predicaments now that are uncomfortable, I had one last week that I won't share with you, but I was in a situation where I had to step into an uncomfortable zone, but it wasn't even an issue for me. I just did it because I have my values in life. I've defined what I want for myself in my one shot in life, and I refused to go home like a little bitch saying, oh, I wish I would have done this. Oh, I wish I would have done that. So I know this isn't really a practical how to be confident video because again, there is no such thing, but I will tell you that in any situation where you are fearful, where you're intimidated, just go and stop thinking about it. Talk to you soon.